Hi, this is Mr. Shumway. This video clip explains how to write, solve, and evaluate linear equations from descriptions. Well, we've done all of those before, but now we need to be able to know which one to do from clues in what is written. So the alfalfa in my hayfield is 8 inches high and growing at a rate of about 2 inches a day. I would like to hire someone to cut and bale my hay when it is 24 inches high. It will be how many days before I need my hay cut? So the height is equal to how tall it is now plus how much it grows every day times the number of days. And we know that the height is going to be 24 when we want to cut. And the only thing we don't know is the number of days. We can solve for that. We can just subtract the 8 inches that it is already, and that gives us 16. So 2 inches a day to equal 16 inches. That's 16 divided by 2. That tells me that the number of days is 8. In 8 days, I should schedule a guy to come cut it in 8 days. The alfalfa in my hayfield is 9 inches high and growing at a rate of about 2 inches a day. About how tall will the hay be in 8 days? So we say the height is equal to how tall it is now plus how much it grows every day times the number of days. What else do we know? Well, we know the number of days. So let's replace D with 8. Let's put it in parentheses so we don't think it's 28. It's just 2/8, which is 16. Everything else stays the same. And now the height, so how tall will it be? Well, it's 9 plus 16, which is 25 inches high. After practicing for 5 weeks, I was able to jump my skateboard 25 inches. Each week that I practiced, I was able to increase my jump by 3 inches. Before I started practicing, I was able to jump how many inches? So we know that the jump is equal to how much I can jump now. We don't know what that is. That's what we're trying to find. How much I can jump before practicing, plus each week I practice, I gain 3 inches. So I multiply 3 times the number of weeks. And we know that the number of weeks is 5 when the jump is 25. So replace the J with 25. We don't know what the distance without practice is, but we know that the number of weeks is 5. 3 times 5 is 15. So then we just have to solve for B. Subtract the 15. That gives us 10. So without practice, I could jump 10 inches. The bill was $350 to fix my car. The mechanic charged $90 an hour. The parts cost $140. So how long did the mechanic work on my car? So the bill is equal to the parts plus the labor times the number of hours. Let's see, we don't know the number of hours. We do know the parts. And we do know the bill. The total bill is $350. So I can just subtract the parts. And that gives me 210 is equal to $90 an hour times the number of hours. So to find the number of hours, we just have to say, well, how many groups of 90 are in 210? Can't do it. Well, yeah, we can. It just won't be a whole number. So I run it on my calculator. 210 divided by 90 equals 2.33. So 2 1/3 hour. So that would be 2 hours and 20 minutes. So here it says the alfalfa in my hayfield is 9 inches high. It will be 20 inches high in 5 days. The alfalfa grows at a rate of 20 inches a day. Well, if it's going to be 20, and it was 9, that means that it has grown by 11 inches. It grew 11 inches in 5 days, so if I want to know inches per day, I divide. 11 divided by 5. Calculator says 2.2. That's inches per day. So I worked on the car for 2.5 hours at $80 per hour. The parts cost $90. I should charge what? Well, the bill is equal to the parts plus the labor times the number of hours. Well, we know that parts were 90 and the number of hours were 2.5. That will give us the total bill. So 80 times 2.5 is 200. The trick for doing that without a calculator is 2 80s is 160, and 0.5 would be half of 80, which is 40. So 160 plus 40 is 200. Oh, can you? Okay, so the total bill is 200.